What up, vapors? This is Kev, aka In Our Clouds, aka We Vape That, because we vape that. And I want to talk on a couple of things. First off, I want to talk about this big beauty right here. That's right, it's the 454 Big Block, and it is beautiful. Machined a lot differently than a lot of these drippers out here. I'm going to talk a little bit about Zamplebox and why I had to let it go. And I'm going to talk about this little bit of what I feel like is a vape conspiracy. But it's just me. It's anyway, I'll explain it later on. Yeah, we vape that. So yeah, vapors. First off, 454 Big Block, beautiful little thing. Got it a couple of weeks ago. Wanted to run it through its paces. Now I've seen a lot of reviews done on it, which kind of made me want to get it in the first place. And here's the thing about it. I got another clone. You know why. You've seen my videos. I'm not going to go back in depth on that. Go check out my other videos, man. That being said, this is a piece of beauty. Right now, I got a couple of dual coils in there, 26, 6 wraps, coming out of .6. Got a nice little bit of jungle fever in there. Yeah, you know I love my Ruthless, man. Ruthless. But yeah, she blows beautiful. Like, the fact that the negatives are actually on the deck, like, well, shit, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but let me go ahead and just pop this thing open. See, if you can see that the actual negative is part of the deck. Like, it's this little ring here. Anyway, it's freaking awesome. That I just said that to say that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Rocking it on my IPv2, which I'm now going to call the V2 because the IPv2 is just a lot to say. And I have to really run through it because, yeah, I'm going to mess the name up real quick. Yeah. But I needed something to calm me down a little bit because it's about that time for a vape conspiracy. And it's not really that much of a conspiracy. I'm hyping it up for no reason. Anyway, the Reynolds Company, also known as, Big Tobacco Company, they are actually doing a couple of, well, I don't know if you call them surveys, studies. They're doing a couple of studies on the effect of secondhand vapor, not smoke. We don't smoke, we vape, you idiots. Secondhand vapor. So they're doing a study, I guess, on the effects of secondhand vapor. And I don't know why they decided to do it in Georgia, because I don't know the vaping scene in Georgia. Maybe it's big, maybe it's not. It can't be as big as California. Should have went there for it. Anywho, you put a whole bunch of vapors in a room, let them vape, but then like you have to have people who don't vape in that room in order to get a proper reading, I guess. Of course, those results don't come out till September, and the only reason I can think they want to push it out that far is they don't want people to know that the effects of secondhand vapor are low to minimal. Yeah, but that's the only reason why vapors vape. They don't want to be blowing their smoke in other people's faces, and they want to be able to vape around their kids. That's what I think anyway. That's my 2 cents. Like, I don't hold back my vape for anybody anymore because I don't have to. Now, I don't go through stores that's going around blowing it in people's face. Hey, look at the vape. No, that's rude. Blowing anything in anybody's face is just freaking rude. I'm sorry. Just don't do that. Anywho, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll put the link in the description below. Like I said, this is late news. This happened back in July when I wasn't really paying attention, but not a lot of vape news out there. And I wanted to make sure that I at least get some of you guys' comments. Comment below if you got an opinion on it. Yeah, let's have a discussion. That being said, I'm going to move on to my next thing, which is Zamplebox. Zamplebox. We've had our ups and downs and downs and downs and downs and downs. And The real reason I want to talk about Zamplebox is I want to just share my opinion on Zamplebox. It's kind of whack to me, and here's why. Like, let's say for instance you got 150 milliliters. You got the gold package like we did, and in those they're like 10 milliliter bottles, 15 milliliter bottles, and 30 milliliter bottles, as per the standard in the vape game. And out of those bottles, you get, 7 or 8 bottles. Now, say those 7 or 8 bottles vary in price from $15 to $35 from their original sell point. All right, you get it in a Zamplebox, it's just like $50. Yes, you do save a little bit of money. You get a lot of juice for a little bit of money. For every milliliter, well, yeah, let's say you pay $15. No, let's say $10 per 15 milliliters. That's fair, right? That'll be $150 you'd be coming out of your pocket as opposed to being paid like 50. Like, that's a, yeah, you're paying like 2/3 of that gone off the top. That's great money, right? Well, when you finish doing the math, here's how it chops down. And like, this is the way it happened for me. Got a Zamplebox, about $50 for the gold package, 150 milliliters. Cool, right? I get the first box. It's like 120 milligrams, but that's okay because they said it's 120 to 150. And it's different for everybody because not everybody always gets the same juice. Well, the first box that came was 12 milligrams, and that was my fault, my error, and I'm sorry. But I changed it to 6 milligrams per milliliter of nicotine because that's all I can vape. My wife can only vape 12s. She tasted all the 12s that came in the first Zamplebox, and they were disgusting to her. So I was like, well, I'm about to change it to 6 milligrams. I'm not going to push a full review on it until I get everything I need to get. And it's been a long time coming, folks, because I've given them a lot of shots. All right, so the second Zamplebox came with the 6 milligrams. And out of all the juices that came in there, we had 3, count them 3, good bottles. For about 45 milligrams of juice, I paid $50. The rest of them were trash. Now, yes, there is a Facebook site for trading off Zample juices, and it's called Zample Trader. And I'll put that link in the description below. And here's the thing. If people are trading these juices, like they're looking for specific juices. So if you don't have the juices that they like to trade for, yeah, they're not going to trade with you, and it's understandable. I wouldn't want to trade for something that I don't want, but at the same time, good Lord, man, you got to trade eventually, right? So yeah, after not being able to get any of my juices traded, even though I vaped just the smallest little bit out of it, and even some that I didn't vape out of, and like how everybody was talking about how delicious some of these juices were, and I had them and I didn't like them, and I wanted to trade them and they wouldn't trade, so I was like, well, screw it. I'm just gonna let this go. So yeah, Zamplebox for me was a big old fat fucking fail. And I'm not shooting down a company. It's doing a great thing. Keep it up. But for this family, we are out of the Zamplebox game. Second on that, I got this Zamplebox box mod, and got a Sony 2600 battery in there, and it's pushing out nothing. I barely use that box anymore. Yeah, I might have my Muti X on there. It is literally just a stand now. Now, I might go there when I'm charging up my V2 now, but yeah, it's just not the go for me. I thought all these DNA 30 box mods would be made the same, but the thing that bothers me about the Zamplebox box mod is the fact that every time I go to fire off on something, if I chill for too long, I have to press the button, wait for the screen to start up again, and there's no way to surpass that bull, and then commence the vaping. Don't like it, never liked it. Now, on the V2, yes, it does have a sleep function. But yeah, look, press the button once, boom, it's back on. Immediately go back to that vape goodness. You know what I mean? I gotta wait for the Zamplebox thing to warm up, then try to fire it off. Then it didn't kick out enough power, even at 30 like 30 watts. 30? I have it cranked up all the time. I have this box at a constant 33. Consistent across the board. And like my battery is only at half charge. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Anywho, my battery is only on like half charge. And I can wait until I vape the bottom out of this battery, and it'll still hit as hard as a rocket every single time. There is no drop it that I can sense. I don't have any freaking testers or whatever to see the volt droppage, but it hits every single time. But yeah. So Zamplebox, you're just not for me. All right. Juices I'm mentioning in this review, I'm vaping currently now on Jungle Fever from Ruthless. I told you this is what I do. I love Ruthless. It's a go-to for me. And also this Haterade, once again, it's a little dusty. I'm sorry, it's dirty as fuck. But some of the ink on it came off. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But yeah, I've almost vaped that whole bottle, and it hasn't been even a full month. I've been killing that stuff ever since we went to Clouds Vapor. And if you haven't been, check out my other review and just look them up. I'll put that link in the description below too. Clouds Vapor is still awesome to me. Fuck you. Anywho, freaking just awesome vape. So I killed it. Killed that bottle. And usually when I come across a flavor that I absolutely love, I take my time with it. Nourish it. Get to know it a little better. And then I put it away for another day so that I can hoard it. Yeah, but I completely killed it. It's a great cloud chasing juice. I love the shit out. So yeah, I crushed it. That being said, 454 Big Block. Fucking awesome. Blows like a champ. Does what it's supposed to do. Great machinery. Put it in your stockpile. Like, let this be your one of your go-tos when it comes to vaping. Other than the Muty X, like I said, this is another one of my favorites. Zamplebox, not for the kid. Reynolds study, we'll see in December. And of course, Ruthless. That being said, I ain't gonna take no lot of whole freaking time. I'm gonna try to shorten these videos down because I know I talk a lot, and most times I'm saying stuff that you probably already know. Let's keep it real, folks. But I'm still putting these videos out here for you guys because you're awesome and you deserve it. You need to know. Till then, I'm Kev, aka In Our Clouds, aka We Vape That because we vape that. Go. Vape. Now. I'm gonna get back in this Breaking Bad, nigga. This shit is awesome. Breaking Bad on Netflix, fucker.